A reading from the book of Sirach. When I was young and innocent, I sought wisdom. She came to me in her beauty, and until the end I will cultivate her. I became resolutely devoted to her. The good I persistently strove for. For her I purified my heart. In cleanliness I attained her. At first acquaintance with her, I gained understanding such that I will never forsake her. My whole being was stirred as I learned about her. Therefore, I have made her my prized possession. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Several years ago, just as summer was ending, I went to an art exhibit at the Museum of Fine Arts here in Boston. And I met a student from the School of Fine Arts, a young girl about 20 years old, who possessed a kind of innocent beauty. As we talked in the heat of the crowded galleries, at one point she took off her spring jacket, revealing to my surprise that she was completely covered from neck to wrist with tattoos. She was like a walking billboard. Inscribed into her arms were beautiful, artful images of flowers and storybook characters, the ones, she told me, that she had loved best from her childhood. And she told me this with an inflection in her voice that seemed to imply that her childhood was long past. We continued to make small talk and eventually said goodbye. But I couldn't shake the memory of her painted skin and her quiet beauty. That night, while I was praying before the icon of our Mother Perpetual Help, I was overwhelmed at one point by the feeling that I had been looking at an archetypal image of the Virgin Mary, who bore the wounds of the world like tattoos as her own. Down through the centuries, our Mother Mary has become a living canvas on which the needs and the wounds of the human race have been transformed into utter beauty and so into a quiet truth. Now, I never saw the young woman again, but that encounter on that day was an awakening. Like a door thrown open, it made me realize how the sacred can be experienced in most unlikely places, very often when you least expect it. Over time, artists have long portrayed Mary with vibrant colors, crimson red symbolizing fertility and Christ's sacrifice, blue reflecting mercy and protection, gold signifying royalty, and white representing her purity. She embodies life's unexpected moments and is present in both our moments of light and darkness. Capable of great suffering, Mary is a wounded beauty, scarred by life, yet beautiful, because she allowed her life to be transformed and transitioned from a woman who serves to the Queen of Heaven. Despite her humanity and vulnerability, she represents faith's depth and breadth, providing hope and comfort to all those who seek her. As one poet has written, she is utter light by God's own grace, and in her light we find God hidden within us. And in her morning light we can see God's face.